Yeah, good evening. Welcome to this session. This session is recorded this evening to look at how the trade is going to look like or work next week. We have 3 days left for this monthly candle to close. So we're going to see what it's going to give us. This is DXY. And we know that we've had this move as A or B, and sorry, one or a major A, and this is an A, B, C, or B, and a C. Now, this is seen as part of wave C unfolding, a big C. So because we've ended a major A or 1 here, a major B or 2 here, and we're going to see this probably growing into a C or more than a C. That is what. So this move, it's like a 5-way structure to the downside, and this is the correction of this move. So we are expecting to be seeing a lower low on the DXY on the higher time frame. So this is the correction so far for the past 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. That's about a month. And this is about closing. And we have said that we are seeing these moves move against this resistance here. And it looks like we are coming to the end of this, and this might not even retest this area because we said we are looking at it retesting around this area and this area to have a zigzag. We might have our zigzag truncated. So let's look at the daily time frame, the way it's going to go, the way it's looking like. Okay, so looking at this is the first part of this move of A, and this is a B wave, and this is supposed to be from here to here a C wave. With 5 supposed to probably extend a bit to get to this point here. So we can see that it's really short of with 5. So, but what we are saying that, okay, we've had an internal structure of 3 completed here, a major 4, and that wave 5 may have been terminated around this area. And it looks as if we are coming to the downside again. We might not be having a leg to the upside again. We might just have that wave 5 truncated. So we're going to look into the structure, except they want to make this structure more complex, but I don't see the reason why it should be more complex, yeah, because you can see that this is 2, and this is like the 4 and 5 of the last leg, even though it didn't extend to 100, just a bit shy of 100 on that time frame. So if you look at the 4-hour time frame on the DXY, now the 4-hour time frame, that is where we look at the structure of A here and the structure of B here. Okay, the structure of A, this is 4 and a 5. Then we have an A of that B, and this A, it's divided into like 3 part, 1, 2, 3. So that is like a running flat to have an A, and this is an X in the middle here. We have an X in the middle. Then we have a B, 1, 2, 3, you know, to finish this B. Before we begin to go up. Okay, so like this, 1, 2, and a 3. So like that, then from here, we started moving up again. So an A, B, and a C in that regard. So, and this, it's with 1 and a 2 here, and this is seen as what a with 3 and a 4 and a truncated 5 of that 3, 5 here. Then we now begin to see an A, B, and a C. So after that, A and a B, a C, of course, we had expected that this is going to be like a 5-wave structure to the downside, because a C has to be a 5-wave structure to the downside. If you follow me again, this is a 3, a 3, 4, a 3, 5. Then we now had a 4 here, and a truncated 5. So this is an A, the A wave, which looks like an extended flag here, an A wave. Then we have a B, and then we have a C that came down in 5 waves. And this looks to have finished. Oh, yes. What did I say? Oh, yeah, a C here, yes, a C here, a C here, a C here. We probably had a C here. And this may be the 5th wave here. This may be a 5th wave here. So this may be seen, yes, this may be seen as the first impulse, really, to the downside. So if you look at it again, we say that this is like an A, probably an A wave, then the B wave in the middle, and we had a C and the 5th wave. So this may have ended the 5th wave in a truncation here, and without extending to 100 extension of here A, B, and a C. But in case they are going to get it more complex wave here, then we need to break up here. And if we break up here, we know where we're going. But for now, I don't see that, because this is the first impulse to the downside. Wave 5 is completed here, the first impulse to the downside, and this had gone up like a 3-wave correction here. 1, 2, 3 as a wave 2. Wave 1 and wave 2 here. And in this wave 2, we had a 4 and a 5 here. And this is one impulse to the downside. We are seeing this as a correction to the upside for more downside now. Now, that is what is looking. But in case we break the top again, we know where we are going. But I think this thing is completed. Looking at the US dollar index also, looking at the US dollar index, looking at US dollar index also, then we can see this also as a 4, a 5, a 1, 2, 3, probably an A, B, and a C. And this is the 5th wave. And this one also ends in truncation without breaking the end of 3, 5 here. And so this one went up sharp. This is an impulse, of course. When you see an impulse, you should know that it's either a C wave or wave 5. So this looks like a wave 5, and the next impulse looks like a wave 1. And what gave this away also is that in terms of looking at it, a wave 1 and a wave 2 here, it has broken beyond the limit of retracement of a wave 4, a major 4 to the downside. So it's an impulse. So we are now seeing a 3-wave correction, a 1, 2, 3, and this last 3, it's a 4 and a 5, and we are seeing another impulse to the downside. So we need to carefully look at what is happening here. If we must come down, we must not break this high here. We must not break this high. And in case they want to make this one a more complex correction, we must not break this top. If I bring out my drawing, and this is what exactly I said, it's like a 3, a 4, and a 5. And this is the first impulse. And if you look at the 2 here, because this is like the 2 actually is around this area, close to the red here. That's a 2, a 1 and a 2. So this is more than 40 retracement. And this is what is giving it away that we may have finished this move to the downside, I mean to the upside, and we are coming down. So this is seen as a 1, 2, 3 wave correction. So we don't think that this is going to break the top now. So I want to believe that in case they make this one complex, where you don't want to break now, to still make it a legit that we are turning to the downside, is that this should be coming down any moment from now. So overall, we should not break beyond this move to the upside, should not break beyond 85 here. And this is 85. It's not even 90, this is 85. This move should not break beyond here to make it, it may break the top again, and before, it may break this top, but it should not break this level before we see more downside now. That is what the US dollar index is giving us. And if you look at DXY, it's funny looking though. On the DXY, so we should not see this taken at all. Unlike US dollar index, that top may still be taken, but the price should not break this area now. And it's pretty much correcting like A and a B. So we are seeing probably B and a C of B for us to have one more upside before we turn to the downside. That is what we're looking. So we are seeing this as a potential 1, 2, 3 correction, a 4 and a 5. So, and this coming to the downside should be regarded as the first impulse that will break this level to the downside. Now, with that said, going also on the Euro USD, it's pretty much the same, except that this broke the top on Euro USD. So let's look at Euro USD. So Euro USD on a daily time frame, so looking at Euro USD on a daily time frame, I believe this one is going to end in a doji, and we may be springing up once this one ends in a doji on the daily time frame. What do we see? I think there's a similar. Look at here too. After this doji, 1 doji, 2 doji, and price began to go up. I think there's one I want to show us. Maybe it's on the lower time frame. I think it's on a lower time frame. Okay, here, it's here. So look at this doji here, 1, 2, 3. And after this doji, it's a bullish move to the upside. After this doji is a bullish move to the upside. We may be having something similar also here. After this doji, the price may just tick this support here. So, and the price may be going up. So we are going to see, are we coming to this support again before we go up? So far, we've had a 1 and an A, B, and a C. This may finish a C leg without getting to 100, and price may be pushing up from there. So going inside the 1 hour time frame from here, inside the 1 hour time frame here, we could see what price printed here. We had a B here, and we had this as a 4, a 5, sorry, a 3-5 here, a 3-5 here, then we had a 4 and a 5, which is end in truncation here. Then we now had a major 4. Or we could say, okay, yeah, I think we had a 4 here, yes. These are part of wave 3, okay? These are parts of wave 3, a 4, A, B, C. Sorry, a 4, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Then we now had a major 4. And after this major 4, okay, I think this is still part of the major 4 here now. This is still part of the major 4 as an A, a B, and a C, yes, of 4. A, B, and a C of 4, then a 5. This 5 came down as an impulse to break this low. And we had the first move here. And I think they messed, looking at Euro USD, USD was actually messed up. So it was more of a complex correction here because these will be seen as a 5. This move to the downside is seen as a 5. Wait, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This has ended with 5 here. So if this one ended with 5 here, it means that this is a C. This is a C, and this to the downside, if this is a C, this to the downside is an A. Oh, sorry, is a B. Is a B. Is a B. They probably, this move, it's a complex of an A, B, C. Then we have the fifth wave to the downside to end that. And now this is the first impulse. We are broken structure here. So this is the first impulse. We are broken structure here, and this is the first, and we are correcting these to the downside. And this is very, very corrective. So we might be having an A, B, C, and one more leg. Of course, this is not, this might go up a bit without breaking this level for now. So we may have done probably like a flat around this area. So we are trying to navigate a wave B. It might turn up a bit more, and before we have the last wave, which is 5 waves to the downside. So when we see that 5 waves, we should be able to recognize that 5 waves. So what I'm seeing now is that the price may still go up some more without breaking 1.08750. So a break out of that means that we are back in an uptrend. So that I wouldn't expect price to break that. Go up the more to finish it with B and a 5 wave to the downside. And that 5 waves to the downside, we should be looking at around this area between here and here, or this support. Price may not take this support area, which is around 1.03, 1.08390 around area for us to pick a support before we go up. And going up, we see this as the last wave of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are going up now to take up this to the upside. That is what I can see on the, I would not expect the price to break low again, to take the low here on Euro USD. So I believe we are on course for more upside. Now, the last one, which is gold, looking at gold. Looking at gold, I'll be ending this soon. You know, gold has called for a whole lot of patience, you know, and when we join trade, we are so quick for us to, for it to move. Trade does not move that way. And when they decide to go more complex, these to me, is seen, I think I did a video last, is seen as a move. I actually am seeing this more like if I zoom out, I see this as a motive wave, and I see this move to the downside as a correction to this entire run here. From here to here, this is a 3-wave pattern, 1, 2, and a 3. And this last C wave came actually down in 5 waves format. So this did like a 3-wave in here. Then we now had a B, which is a flat here. Then we now had this as a C. This has corrected this. Now this C correcting this, price is saying if indeed this has finished the correction of this should be seen as a motive wave, as a 1, and price should not be seen taking the low of here now. So if price does not take the low of 1974, it means that this will be a 1 and this will be a 2. If price take the low of this, then this comes down to be an A B, and a C, which means price will not take this low. But with what I'm seeing here, what I believe, the price is not coming to take this low with what I'm seeing. So it may just mean that this is a 1, this is sideways. It's sideways, you know, slanting like a flag. And any moment from now, we are going to break up. Let me take you to the 1 hour time frame for you to see what we are looking at here. Now, this is 1 here. Even if price wants to still come down, I don't think price will do more than 78 retracement of this move to the upside. Price may want to do that, but I'm seeing these more like a 5-wave structure to the upside. This is an impulse. And whatever we are seeing here, this is seen like an extended flat in the making here to correct this wave, like an A B, and a C. And we might be seeing some moves to the upside here. And this C here, this C here that came down like a 5-wave, you can see that this is 3 and a 4. Then this 5, you know, may have just done like try to do 4 of 3 and a 5 of 3, then a major 4 here, A, B, and a C. And this one coming down, we have just done a C here to have finished the whole of this move as a 5-wave to the downside. And this might just be the first impulse to the upside. Then we're now doing a 2 here. So once we don't break the low of 2012.60 or 50. So once we don't break this low, we may be pushing up. I'm suspecting that we are done and this may be pushing up. And in the case that they want to bring it down, we should not take this low. That is what I'm saying. We should not take this low for now. We are moving against this low of this wave. It looks quite impulsive because this is a 1, a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5. So, and this so far has been correcting the entire run. So we must be able to identify what looks like an impulse here, and that this has been correcting the whole of this move. So it looks like this here, the move has has met its water low here, and we might be, going up to break this top any moment. So we are seeing the move here against this move up to this point. And now this is a new move. And this move is corrective to this. That is what we are saying. And if I bring my drawing, if I bring it out, now you can see everything has been within this. You can see from here to here, it has been connecting this and this base. So price has left vacuum at the base here, more or less moving towards the edge of this trend resistance. And Once we see a break out of this trend resistance, it tells you price is ready to what? To move to the upside. So that is what I can see here. And in case price was still want to fall sharply, it should not go beyond here. Yes, I think around here, this area of 1998 will be like 78%. So if that happens, we'll take this low again, price comes here. But I do not see that. Well, anything is possible, but I should be thinking that price is not going to take this low now and will be going up, back up. So that is what I'm thinking now. I'm thinking that price is not going to take this low here. A trade 20 price is not going to, in fact, I don't see price should not be taking this low. If price should break this low, then it may come down to come to 1998 before price bounces up again. But I do not see that. This looks more like an impulse. And with like 1 hour candles here, with all these 1 hour candles here, it might just be a recipe for a 4-hour move for price to go up. So it might just be a recipe for all that to begin to go up again and break this top. So whatever it is, we're on course to move to the upside on gold. And so with that, I've come to the end of today's video. Do like it and share with friends and colleagues. Thank you.